shine with me, align with me, authentically true. Bloom into you.
Hey guys, Jamie Wozni here. I'm giggling because I stopped the last recording because I thought I had lipstick on my teeth. So I think I got it off. It'll be a little entertaining if you see some. So I'm a priestess. I am a seer. I connect people to their divinity. I have psychic gifts. I am an oracle. I am a expander. I live at higher levels of consciousness, and I assist you in expanding your mind to do the same. And I'm here on planet Earth for a lot of reasons, but I love to support light workers and spiritual seekers, divine humans who are badass and want to feel free as hell, like don't want to settle and know that there's another way, but might not be sure what the other way is. So I help you align to unapologetically shine in your authentic self-expression. Like that's what it is about, baby. Using energy healing and high frequency healing, which I'll explain about that in a minute, and consciousness healing, creative expression, as well as intuitive work, right? Seeing into your field, knowing what needs to be released, knowing where we need to go next, so that you can achieve soul aligned success, not mind aligned success, soul aligned success, and fulfill your divine mission here on planet Earth and be a whole authentic expression of your magnificent light, all with ease and with flow and with abundance and joy. Okay. So where are you when you usually come to me? The point of this video is just to give you a snapshot where you are, where I'm going to take you, and the modality that we use to get you from where you are to where I'm going to take you. I just wanted to say, hey, if you're interested in my work, you like come into my things, this is what we do together so you can have a little bit of clarity. Okay. So you may feel, is this you? You may feel inauthentic. You may feel suppressed in your expression, it shows up physically. You may feel so terrified to be yourself. That can show up as people pleasing, trying to caretake, trying to comfort, a lot of anger and resentment because your needs aren't being met. You shut away your needs, you shut away your desires, don't have a solid sense of boundaries. This was all me too. You might feel closed and hardened. The truth is blocked, right? You just don't even express yourself in the way that you want to. There's so much fear. You're hiding. You're hiding your power. It's all to stay safe. You're hiding your gifts. You're hiding your expression. You may have been or feel rejected, unloved, conditionally loved, or judged for parts of you, right? That not all of you is welcome here. You might feel misaligned and out of alignment with the truth of who you are, which can make you feel confused, can make you feel lost. It can make you feel all over the place. You can feel disconnected from others, from your light, from your soul, from God, inhibited in your expression. You feel like giving up. You feel stuck. You feel like Groundhog's Day. You feel frozen. You feel stuck in details. You cannot move forward. Things are hard. These are all how you might feel, okay? Things feel out of balance. They're not easy. There is pressure on yourself. Lack of attention when you were young, or your truth, right? You weren't seen, you weren't validated in the truth of your divinity and your humanity. You might be successful, but it might be rooted. I'm sorry, you might be successful, but it's not rooted in your divine, unique truth. So you are exhausted or you are unhappy. You might not even be full aware of this, but you can feel all of this. You're like, I'm tired. I feel stuck. I feel unhappy. I have physical stuff manifesting. You feel separate, alone, like you're the black sheep. You might be in an avoidant pattern or in an anxious attachment. That's what freeze is, both ends of the pole. You could have codependent patterns, placing your worthiness, your power, everything outside of yourself. If I control out there, I'm okay. A lack of self-love instead of if I control in here, I'm okay. You're doing a lot and there's not a real impact in your life and your business. There's no momentum, or there might be some inaction. There's a lot of other things, but is any of this you? Because that's who I help. You also might feel like you're in the spiritual closet. You're like, I have gifts, but I don't know, and this is weird, and I want to change careers, but I don't know what I want to do, and I don't know my soul purpose. Like, you might be a little bit lost in that area as well. Okay, so if that's you, I'm going to share the end result in a moment. But what do we do? What's the journey that I take you on? So these are some of the solutions on the way there when you come into my sphere, because this was how I felt. This was the experience I went through too. We transmute shadows and blocks and get to the root of your issues. I have an incredible eye for sitting with you, a psychic eye for sitting with you and going, I ask the question inside of my head, what does this person need to hear? What's going on with this person? And I can see into your energy field of like what pattern you're caught up in that is manifesting your life in the list and beyond that I just mentioned. Okay. You begin to learn about connection to yourself, to God, to soul, to heart. And you begin to go after dreams from that place. That takes a rewrite of your system. We're so used to going after dreams from this place. You need to be around other people who live from a higher level of consciousness. You become to be aware of unseen worlds, your psychic senses, divinity, divine helpers, flow, ease, levels of consciousness. You get a feel for it in your body. You can't see it, but I can teach you how to get there. You harmonize with life instead of pushing against it, flowing with natural forces, coming into alignment with soul and heart, moving through with ease and lightness. This is just what we learn, okay? Following inspired action instead of this. Determination and devotion to create this new life by taking one small step at a time so we don't blow out our nervous system. And these, what I'm about to say, are, so we had the beginning that I shared with you how you might feel, some of the little bit of the journey. Now, how do we get there, right? In this journey, what are we doing? What are we using? I'm going to share with you some of the healing modalities that I use, right? When I sit with you, I sit with you in one-to-one, I sit with you in groups, I sit with you through meditation, I sit with you through courses, I sit with you in retreats. I have a variety of ways that I work with you, and you guys can check out more about that on my website if you're interested. So the 3 different ways I categorize my work is in energy and emotional healing, creative and expressive practices, because that's how we open up our creative expression, and self-discovery and intuitive development. Okay. So first category, energy and emotional healing, energy alchemy, energy work. We're all energy. I help you move it, transmute it, shift it. Energy healing, Reiki. I'm a Reiki master, chakra healing. We go in and we work with the energy field because the energy affects the physical. It is the physical. I teach you about emotional intelligence, transmuting energy through the body and processing emotions. So much trapped emotion doesn't let you come out. We've got to get that moving. I help you process emotions. I help you regulate your nervous system with body-based tools that actually calm you. Because when we've been in trauma and we've been what I was sharing before, when we've been all of that, our body can stay in freeze like that I said before. And so that's a part of this whole puzzle. Sometimes we use a modality called tapping, EFT, to move energy and raise your frequency. Consciousness healing, which is literally being around me, existing in a higher level of consciousness, having your mirror neurons match that, and teaching you how to embody new levels of consciousness. The awareness that they're there and they're medicinal, compassion, acceptance, love, unconditional love, courage, authenticity. These are higher states of being that we can wiggle our way into, okay? Psychic, energy, and intuitive readings, so I can look in and see what's going on. Higher divine guidance, connecting to divinity and higher guides, higher self-guidance, divine channeling, we get messages. Very strong with my boundaries on who the messages are from. Prayer, which I love, which assists us in opening up to higher parts of our brain, and divinity to serve us when we are stuck. Number 2, creative and expressive practices, meditation and breath work, huge modalities that I use, okay? Creative expression through dance, paint, poetry, creative writing, and music. If you know me at all, I have another section of my work called Dance of Light, which is channeling spirit through my body to assist you in feeling that frequency. I have a gift of tuning into certain frequencies through movement, through imperfect, joyful movement. And you watching it or you doing it yourself as well assists you in welcoming and allowing in those light codes into your body. It's really cool work. It's feminine energy at its greatest and finest. And it just moves us from this wounded masculine paradigm, which was this where we were paradigm, to where we're going. Okay. Heart alchemy, opening up the heart, connecting to the heart, learning that that is valid and will make you money instead of this. Plugging into love, learning about that, breathing into the heart, aligning with self-love. I'm a huge teacher of self-love. This has been massive for me. Healing the codependency, healing the hiding. You're the one that carries yourself through, but that's a re-education process. Self-honoring, compassion. We eradicate that like lack of boundary. Manifestation practices teach you all about that. Following joy, needs, and desires as a compass instead of this as a compass. Okay. Third section of my work, self-discovery and intuitive development. I teach you how to get to know your needs, desires, and boundaries and feel safe following them. Learning your own intuition, your own psychic and telepathic senses. My work is all about empowering you to be that light worker, to be that magnificent part. We learn to plug back into that. Understanding life as a mirror, reflecting back to you, right? So it takes you out of victim consciousness. We still meet the pain with compassion. It's valid, and we can use it as information to free ourselves. Learning the art of healthy communication. This is something that was massive for me. I teach you how to communicate in the feminine to the masculine so that you can release conflict from your life. You can minimize conflict from your life. I mean, there's still going to be conflict, but you can do it in a loving, safe way. We go through your human design. We go through your gene keys. We go through basic astrology. These are systems. These are energetic blueprint systems that help you, huge for me, get to know the truth of your soul, put you back on your path. Okay. I teach you self-permission and assist you in literally retraining your brain and your body around these higher states of being. Okay. So those are the modalities that I use when I'm sitting with you in a variety of ways when you're experiencing what you're experiencing from the beginning. Where do you end up, child? Where do you end up? Balanced. So no longer out of balance in that wounded, go, do, push, stuck, force. No. We come back into integration with our divinity and our humanity, with our masculine and our feminine. Okay. Pressure is released. We come back into flow. You get to feel flow. You enter into flow. You go, wow, fluidity is a real thing where I connect into my divinity. I ask higher questions to my mind. And then this next thought comes in and I take that action and this next thing comes in. It's very different than forcing from brain. There is a heart, soul, higher self, God flow that we re-educate our body on. When we do all the processing and healing, we end up in flow, feeling just right. Wildly expansive permission. You end up with permission, allowance to be yourself, all of you, where you are, authentically you, seen in the truth of your soul, in the truth of your heart, accepted. You imagine feeling this way? Permission to let go, permission to be yourself, permission to be uninhibited in your unique self-expression. I mean, that's it. Permission to be uninhibited in your unique self-expression. Now, when you're in that frequency, why is that important? When you're in that frequency, the life of your dreams in that frequency comes to you. The prosperity, the partnerships, and the soul purpose, right? Because that being your authentic self, your divinity and your authenticity and your humanity is a high frequency. When you're in that frequency, flow, ease, resources, provision, abundance is your life. Life bounces back to you. Wow, child is in her unique individuation of the divine expression. Life's going to be, that's going to be reflected back in the form of provision, money, joyful experiences, traveling, loving relationships, healing. Okay. Permission to be your weird, wacky self. High vibe, love energy. This is where you end up in integrity with divinity and humanity, authentic light, in peace, in joy, and happiness. Activating your own light warrior that's here to move through your own high priestess energy, your own lover energy, your own trendsetter, badass, change maker, innovator, way shower, expander energy. Stepping into your divine and human power. It's really, my work is to assist you in coming back into your power. You are power embodied. Okay. You'll just have to wait. Coming here to live in your unique, full expression of your truth, like you are an embodiment of it. Your body follows suit. All things follow suit. Open throat, open heart, knowing that the kingdom of heaven is within. A divine human journey to becoming a light worker, fully expressed light worker living out your divine mission. No more spiritual closet. Overcoming shadow, overcoming trauma, overcoming stuck, and living the will of the universe through you. You become a channel for it. To me, that's beautiful. And what does that look like? I mean, to me, that's enough. What does that look like practically? Some things in my life: cleared my debt, organized finances, feel safe around my finances, healing so many things in my physical body. Bounce back rate when I have heaviness or emotions, I know how to process them, whereas that would last for days. Now it lasts for an hour because I know what I need to do to move it through. Beautiful soul friendships, a successful soul aligned business, the ability to magnetize things to me, a 180 relationships that's filled with respect, that's filled with love. I was so rigid and strict around my diet. I didn't eat like anything that wasn't gluten-free, vegan, all the things. I used to cook foods in a cooler and bring it on vacation with me. I eat whatever I want when I choose to do it. I have a magical life. I play with intention and things come into my life joyfully. I'm still a human and I still have human experiences, but from where I was, the A, so if you feel like that, to where I am now, I went on the same journey, and I take you through this journey, and I am a believer in miracles, and I know that we're healable, and I know that we can shift, and I know that when we're in the presence of other light workers who have been there and are at that end point, just by being in my presence, just by being in their presence, you can start to shift. So I want for you to be an authentically self-expressed light worker. I want you to feel safe being yourself. And I'm here to support you on that journey. Okay. So that's a little bit about my methodology, a little bit about me. If you're interested, I have another video about my story that you can check out too. But for now, if you have any other questions, there's so many ways that I can support you. Please check out my website, my Instagram, all the things. And if I can be of service to you on your journey, you'll feel it. You'll know it in your heart. Trust the call. And I'm here. All right. All my love. Take care, guys. Bye.
Come shine with me, align with me, authentically true. Bloom into you.